Welcome back to another episode of What Your Main Hero Says About You. If you've been here since part 1, congratulations. You've survived 5 rounds of being roasted. And if you're new, you picked an interesting time to join. We've already covered over 50 heroes, from Chu mains who think they're martial arts masters, to Granger mains who treat the map like their personal runway. But don't get too comfortable. Today, we're digging into another batch of mains who've been hiding in the shadows. Or in Natalia's case, literally in the bush. If your main hero shows up today, don't take it personally, or do. It's more fun that way. Grab your popcorn, mute your in-game chat, and let's see what your favorite hero really says about you. Welcome to part 6 of... First on our list, we got Aamon mains. Aamon mains are basically those kids who learn one magic trick and won't shut up about it. You vanish, throw shiny things, and poof, enemy disappears. You're the guy who goes AFK in chat just to bait people into walking alone, and you know exactly what you're doing. But I'll give you this. You've mastered timing and patience. You know how to wait for the perfect moment to strike, and you turn every fight into your stage show. Honestly, you make assassinations look like an art form. So yes, you're annoying, but you're also stylishly annoying, and that's kind of impressive. Next, we got Akai. Akai mains are just happy troublemakers. You roll in like a giant bowling ball, trapping people in walls like it's a mini-game only you enjoy. You've probably pushed more enemies into their death than you've taken objectives, but you are the heart of the team. You peel for carries, you create space, and you turn hopeless fights into highlight reels. Plus, you somehow manage to keep that big panda smile while doing it. So yeah, you cause chaos, but you cause the good kind of chaos, and every team needs that. Coming in third, we got Aldous mains. Aldous mains spend the first 8 minutes of the game punching minions like they're training for a boxing championship. Then out of nowhere, you fly across the map and end someone's whole career. You are basically a walking surprise button. But hey, you're also one of the most focused players out there. You know your win condition, you farm up, and you turn the late game into your personal playground. That kind of discipline is rare. You might be useless early game, but when it matters most, you're the team's secret weapon. Next on our list, we have Benedetta. Benedetta mains cannot stand still for more than half a second. You dash to lane, dash to base, dash in place for no reason. It's like your hero runs on pure caffeine. You're allergic to walking like a normal person. But it's also your biggest strength. Your movement is unpredictable, your timing is sharp, and when you chain your skills perfectly, you make entire enemy teams look like they're lagging. So yes, you're twitchy, but you're also one of the flashiest fighters in the game. Then Claude makes his grand entrance. The monkey with a machine gun and a flair for chaos. Claude mains are babysitters, except your baby is a monkey with a gun. You vanish into the jungle for half the match and only come back when it's time to spray bullets everywhere like a one-man music festival. But you are also map-aware, farm-efficient, and lethal in team fights. You know when to split push, when to join fights, and you make every entrance dramatic. If chaos had a face, it would be you and Dexter. Following that, meet Diggie, the alarm clock of doom. Diggie mains. You guys are either lifesavers or professional trolls. Sometimes you pull off the perfect ult to save everyone, and sometimes you feed the enemy 50 kills just to waste their time. You're the embodiment of you win some, you lose some. But underneath that chaos, you're actually smart. You understand timing, positioning, and you're always ready to counter enemy ultimates. You know how to break momentum. You're either the hero your team needed or the reason they uninstall. No middle ground. Up next is Guinevere, the ballerina of broken dreams and airborne terror. Guinevere mains live for style points. You don't just kill, you perform. You launch enemies into the air, slam them down, and hope someone's recording it. But admit it, you've ulted the wrong target more than once and instantly regretted it. Still, when you hit your combos, it's beautiful. You can completely change a fight in seconds, and you make crowd control look like ballet. You're dramatic, unpredictable, and honestly, that's why you're fun to watch. Next, we got Moskov, the long-range petty sniper with a grudge and perfect aim. Moskov mains have two settings, farming quietly or turning into a petty sniper. You will spear that one low HP enemy from across the map just for revenge, not even for the kill gold, just to prove a point. But you're also mechanically gifted. You manage positioning, range, and timing better than most marksmen, and your clutch stuns can save games. You're a long-range menace, and everyone knows to keep one eye on you at all times. Sliding in stealthily, it's Natalia, the bush-based life form and professional hide-and-seek champion. Natalia mains are basically horror movie villains. You disappear for half the game, then show up behind someone just to delete them. You play hide-and-seek, except you're the only one having fun. But you do it with precision. You know who to target, when to strike, and how to create fear on the map. You control the enemy's movements without even being seen. You're terrifying, but also brilliant at controlling the pace of the match. And last but not least, here comes X.Borg, the mobile BBQ pit who's always cooking up trouble. X.Borg mains are like mobile BBQ stands, always on fire, literally. You poke, 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 then throw yourself into the fight knowing your armor will bail you out. And when you die, it's because you exploded, not them. But that durability and AoE pressure makes you a nightmare in teamfights. You keep damage numbers high, objectives contested, and enemies stressed. You're the definition of controlled chaos, and you make it work. And that's it for part 6. Did your main hero make it into this video? If not, you might want to check the other parts out. Let me know in the comments which hero you want to see in part 7, and I'll see you in the next one.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Tita!